In this episode of The Gospel of Your Mind, we're going to dig in deep into value, and everything about value. So why is it that when someone famous or someone big or someone important, one of those gurus that we see coming out onto YouTube, onto all the social media, when they say something, it's so freaking valuable, yet when someone else, some of you new coaches out there, you say the exact same thing, maybe even before them, and it doesn't have the same value? This has got me curious, and I think it's all about the value that people perceive in a person. What does that mean? Use value a whole bunch there. Here's what it means. When people see someone who's famous, when people see someone who's important, maybe like your Tony Robbins out there, your Jay Shettys or anything like that, because this person has that social credibility, instantly their information is so much more valuable. But is it really? Is it really that much more valuable that, oh my God, because this person who's big and important and special says it, that we have to listen so much more? Here's where I think a lot of us are fucking up. We're not paying attention to some of the gold that some of these new people are really sharing out there. There is so much value in what people are sharing, and if you're able to get it for the incredible cost of, free, why wouldn't you act on it? Why is it that some people need to believe that they have to pay an extraordinary amount versus someone who doesn't to have something that means so much more? I tried this out recently. I tried this out on a product that I've got, a little product and service that I've got, and I charged a ton for it. And you know what happened? More people came. More people signed up for it than I would have ever expected. And this really got me curious. It's something that I'm a big believer in. It's something that I've learned from. It's something that I'd given out for free before. I'd given out for free, and this wasn't that long ago, and the few people that picked up on the free, some of them did it, some of them didn't. But when I took the price of that one thing, that one course, and I cranked it up and I made it disproportionate in value, all of a sudden I've got people clamoring for it. People going through, people actually seeing the value, doubling down and learning from it, getting massive, massive growth out of it. All I didn't change the content. I didn't change anything that was coming up in there. All I did was change that retail price. This got me thinking. Now, I'm a big believer in giving stuff away, but what it got me thinking of is maybe all of us out there need to charge a shitload more. Maybe all of us and some of you new coaches who are charging, $100, $200, $300 an hour, maybe it's time to amp that up. Maybe it's time to elevate that value to your clients so they really, truly get more value out of it. I've seen it over and over and over in social media whereby people are saying, you know what, I've given something away and no one did the work. I took the exact same product, I took the exact same thing and put it out there, put a huge amount of money on it, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, whatever it was, and all of a sudden it's the best thing since sliced bread. Think about that. If there's some value, if you're doing something, if you see a course, maybe it's free, if it's a free ebook, whatever it is, really take a look at that value. Don't look at the cost of free. Don't look at saying that, well, because it's free, it can't be all that impactful or it can't be all that important. Really go ahead and take a look at the actual content that's contained. Give yourself the story that maybe you did pay $1,000 or $5,000 for that piece of information. I've got a hallucination that it's going to radically change the value, the information, the content that you see in behind it. Try it out. I want to know about it. How many of you out there have been hit with the new COVID surcharge? This is something that's really got me perplexed. Now, I kind of sort of get it, not totally, but kind of sort of get it. Yeah, we've got some extra responsibilities. But is it really fair to take a charge and pass that on to your customers, your loyal clients? Me, I'm going to say no. Now, hey, maybe I'm the bad guy. Maybe Jamie's an asshole for saying this out there. But here's the thing. If I attended this place before, if I've been to this place before and I didn't have to pay a surcharge, I expect the place to be clean. I expect it to be a safe eating environment and everything. And someone's now going to charge me for that same privilege. Guess what? It'll be the last time that I ever attend that place. Here's what I want you business owners, you restaurateurs, you entrepreneurs out there who have some sort of eating establishment. Instead of worrying about putting COVID surcharges on your bills, do something radically different. Invite your fucking customers back by giving them some sort of discount, by giving them some sort of opportunity or reason to come visit you. Number one, get yourself out there on social media. Get it loud and get it proud. Let them know. Number two, maybe it is just 10% off or something like that. I know a lot of you restaurateurs, you've been putting that 10% off pickup orders and all that sort of stuff out there. That's great. Extend it out into the first week, 2 weeks that you're reopened again, and then make a big deal of this surcharge. What do I mean by that? Look, I will never fucking charge you a surcharge for you to come in here. My responsibility as a restaurateur is to ensure that you have a safe, clean environment where you can bring your family, where you can consume the food, where you can come and support my business. The last thing I want to do is send you away, give you a bad taste in your mouth by putting some sort of fucking surcharge on there it's like a luxury tax. Don't do that. Use this as an opportunity, though, to let your clients know that you would never do that. I get it. A lot of people are going to be doing it, and maybe it's a way to recoup some of that money. Don't do that, because that's going to end up costing you in the long run. Instead, use it as the opportunity to promote your brand out there, letting people know that you've got high standards, that you won't ever be charging them anything extra over and above for them to support you in your business. Be a welcome supplier. I'll tell you what, a welcome supplier isn't going to charge me extra money to attend their restaurant, to attend their location, or anything like that. Me, I find it offensive, right? This isn't about a quick tax grab. This isn't about a quick surcharge grab. What it's got to be about all the time, consistently, constantly, is your customers and serving them at the absolute highest level. So one of the other things that I've done is you'll probably notice an upgrade in the quality of these videos. Now here's the thing, I doubled down, I spent some good coin, and I stepped up the recording camera that we're using. It was an absolute must because I recognize that to get my value, my voice, my gospel out there, I had to do it in the absolute highest way. I want to challenge all you entrepreneurs that are out there. Where do you need to upgrade something in your business right now? For me, it was the camera. For me, it was recognizing I can't do something on this lower definition, this camera that's not giving me the absolute best quality. Think about this because number one, we are coming out of this COVID situation. There's going to be businesses that are going to respect you, not charging you any surcharges. They're going to be respecting your business and wanting you to come in. This is what I did when I stepped up into this camera. I was welcomed as a consumer. I was welcomed as a customer, and it was a real pleasurable experience. For me, the value is being able to provide more for each and every one of you. It's not just to get a new toy, not just to have something fancy that I can play with. Quite literally, it's about stepping up the value that I'm giving you. This is me not charging you this surcharge. This is me not worrying about some of these costs and some of these things that are associated with this time. This is me clearly recognizing that to get the message out there, that to provide the absolute ridiculous amount of value that I am, I had to do it at the absolute fucking best quality that I could. It was great to start the first 8 episodes with an okay camera. It wasn't bad. But I quickly recognized that if I wanted to serve at the highest level, I had to do some upgrading. Take a look at your business. Take a look at what you've got going on right now and decide. Decide where you've got to upgrade. Is it some technology? Is it something else? Figure out what it is. Take those steps. Go help a local business by bringing them some business and amp up your exposure in what you've got going out there right now. This is an amazing time. It's the perfect place. It's the exact right time to do this, to double down on you, to get your voice out there, to get yourself seen. There's never been a better time there's never been a better place.